let's get to it. As we do every week, we watch a movie a week and rank every single one of these bastards, one after the other. And right now, we're gonna do. Actually, we're not gonna do Captain America: Winter Soldier. We're gonna go back and look at the ones that Slunk missed, and then put his points up, and then fix everything and see where everything
Yeah.
lands.
Where it really should be.
Are we gonna snap? Are we gonna do the Thanos snaps and fix the world?
So let's just go all the way back. Was it
Iron Man 3 or no, Thor 2 or Iron Man 3?
Iron Man 3 first, and then Thor 2. Cause I wasn't here for Thor 2.
Okay.
there we go. Look at this.
All
Look at this. Look at this. Look at
right,
this.
explain this, Slunk. Story, you gave it a 7.
I thought it was like reading a whole novel, no, not a novel, like a series of novels.
I mean,
all packed into one nice ribbon of a movie.
So
3 random books, put them together.
I started watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy like 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't made it to the first movie. Okay, so I appreciate a high and tight storytelling. Okay.
Oh my
So Iron Man
We're
3,
still-
Iron Man is has PTSD, destroys all his suits. It's Christmas and little kid.
Yeah.
Mandarin. Oh, it's like you missed all that, and then you have to talk in a voice like this to become across as serious.
Just.
I would say it's a 5.
Thank you. Jesus.
Look.
Why did you put a 7 first? Were you trolling, or you really at first you thought about it and came back?
Well,
to really...
the problem is that I keep watching the movies like Thursdays. So
By the time he comes in,
yeah,
he only remembers the good parts.
It's a survival mechanism in life. You try not to remember the trauma.
I think the earliest I watch it is probably like Sunday, and then Percy watches it like the night before.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to freshen my mind.
All right, let's.
Hello?
Actions.
Hey, what up, Search?
Hey, Search.
Slunk is reorganizing his points for Iron Man 3 right now.
Oh, I know. I'm hearing the excuses.
Action fighting. You gave it a half the score everyone else did. Edgar, what was that reasoning? Do you remember?
Mine.
What about you right now?
I can tell you. Mine was because comparing it to Iron Man 1 and 2, there was no like, oh my god, remember this action fighting sequence?
There's no back-to-back shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back.
Go for it.
Okay.
All right, Iron Man 1,
no.
Iron Man escapes from a cave and destroys everybody. Iron Man 2, fucking him and War Machine go back to back and just fucking ga. Iron Man 3, his suits are destroyed. There's no like
fell apart.
Yeah. Best of Iron Man 3 is Tony Stark fucking using Home Alone tactics to infiltrate the mansion.
To become a spy.
Yeah.
MacGyvered his way in.
Mm-hmm. So you stand with your 6?
Yeah, I stand with the 6. There was a lot of action, I thought.
Let's see. Visual CGI. You give it an 8. You got 5, 5, and 6. Where do you feel? You want to stay? Want to move up? 10?
I'll go down to 7. I guess. I don't know.
7.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but okay, I'll go to 7 just because.
Peer pressure.
The villain.
Look. If this is how you felt, Sting. You don't have to change it on us. You have to explain yourself.
Explain yourself. That's it. We want to know why you picked it.
Moving on.
Performance 7. Now we got the Mandarin that talks like this and saved the whole movie.
Wait,
It's the only good part. At least his acting,
change.
but then the twist. Ugh.
It didn't change.
Which one?
Performance.
7. Oh no, on visuals.
Oh, you put it down?
Yeah.
Okay. Performance.
Yeah. I mean, I'll keep it at a 7. I don't think anybody did a bad job. Not their fault. The movie was weird.
They did what they could do with what they were given.
I think music score. I probably should have thought that one about that one a little more because I can't remember like being annoyed by it like the whole. So I'll just go to 5, I guess. Did they just not use the theme song or?
There was
I don't
nothing
remember.
memorable.
no,
I guess
little to
that's
no
the
theme
point, right?
song.
No, no.
Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. The villain.
That's a strong 4.
But the Mandarin.
I don't know what's worse, him or the guy from Thor 2.
Oof.
Oof, we'll get there. We'll get there, Slug. We'll get there.
That's like
Cinematography, 7?
6.
6. Enjoyment. Oof. This is where this is where I hated you. How did you enjoy it that much?
You made Edgar mad at this.
I'm glad I wasn't here for it.
Yeah, this was the first movie that Serge joined us in too. And he's like, "How did that get an 8?"
I think every scorer were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I was laughing at some parts. I guess like I did go on my phone a bit.
Yeah, stay off your phone.
Well, it's kind of the story wasn't. It wasn't like and after having seen the Winter Soldier today, I would definitely bump it down to like a 6. Yeah.
Marvel Impact Quattro.
Yeah, that's a
I-
problem that you kind of have to compare it to like the best movies in Marvel, but that would be difficult to do if you haven't seen all of them. So
That's
you kind of
right.
have to go as you
But
go.
that's why we're watching them in order. If anything, my reaction is the live reaction, and you guys can't help but be influenced.
No,
right?
this was the live reaction too.
Yeah, this is ancient hate coming through.
It is all
like the
years of
ether.
pent up.
Yeah. Oh, the
Oh,
ether.
God.
Oh god, we just have to go through that. It's not fair that Slug was a year. So you have to go through it again. All right, you go. Marvel Impact. Marvel Impact.
Oh, that I don't know. I put 4 because I didn't feel like it was significant, but I'm willing to bet it was less than significant. I don't know if anything got carried forward because I don't remember these super people coming back at all.
Yeah, you're fine.
I know the Mandarin does something, but
The
Mandarin's still a
future.
big part.
and overall,
Because he had the best voice and he talked like this a lot.
dude,
And
he
then
was
ole,
awesome.
ole,
He's my favorite
ole.
and then that happened. I was like, ah.
I love
thing.
ole,
He
ole.
was my 8. He was the only reason I would put that at an 8. He was the best.
Yeah, all my
Mandarin needs
decent
his own
scores are
fucking-
because of him.
Yeah, he needs his own show.
And overall,
8. No, sorry, not 8. 6.
yeah, 8's
4.
look good.
No, I put it at 5.
5.
There we go.
I think it's the numbers. 47.7. Did that change at all? Did that change?
Let me see.
I can see nothing.
You're too close, Captain. You're too close.
Oh, we forgot the number.
48? I don't forgot it too.
47.7, I think.
7.7. Look at you remembering numbers.
Yeah,
It's
I
on,
have
it's
to.
on, it's on the same spot, but the score did lower.
Can't see it. Alright. I'm in the wrong
Yeah,
screen.
zoom out, Captain.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, Dark World's still there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mike.
I'm surprised that the Dark World was lower than Iron Man 3.
Oof.
you watch it?
Only because, like,
I should go back and then rate them and then give them to Edgar like off screen and then see if it changes anything. And then next week we'll see them.
Let's
I'll do
see.
that. That'll be
Yeah.
my homework for the weekend. I have shit to do.
so let's
The-
blast through this.
All right.
It's been 2 weeks since I've seen it.
Serge, you want to be on here? You want to take over Dwayne's spot right there? Thor Dark
You
World?
didn't get.
Yeah, he didn't watch it for no. Like he suffered through that film. He deserves to put his opinion in there.
There you go, boys. Story. Let me hear a number. I should hide ours just to.
Nah, it's not gonna influence anything.
No, I don't think so
you see
either.
it's because you see the numbers, you're like, 3-3, you know. Look, he was
Nah.
he was influenced by on his own, putting 8s and 9s and fucking Iron Man 3.
Nah,
I
I have. Yeah, go ahead, son.
no. I was just trying to recap the story.
Thor: Dark World. Thor is promised to be king, and he's defending the realms. Jane moves to England, finds the ether. Is evil, I guess. It's not his. Thor saves her, teleports dark elves.
There's
With Loki.
Loki going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Her dying, the mama.
Mama.
And that drama, I thought that drama was good. I thought like the scene where he's like, he unmasks his like room and it's him like he had torn it up and stuff.
straw.
You know, like
I think
you
it's
know,
I think it's a decent drama story, but it's like a below average superhero movie.
Loki is the best 10% of this movie when you got 90% of crap surrounding it, you know?
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, the story, like his mom killing, and then the implications that has on Thor's character.
Yeah.
All that is good. It's just that, like I said, it's like the elves and other stuff. I'm like, man, this is like cheap ass Game of Thrones knockoff shit.
Like, what are you trying to do,
Yeah,
Els? I want to fix everything. Why? Because we destroyed our own world. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, like if there aren't the consequences of our own actions.
we're gonna make everything dark. Okay, then what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Profit.
Yeah.
All right. Numbers, boys, for story.
Their motivation was to be pure evil. That's all, really, right? I mean,
For story, I give it a 5.
Beef.
yeah, I 5. I think there's a lot of like. I thought the bad guy motivation wasn't very great. I just thought the stuff around like Thor and his family was interesting.
Yeah.
They got halfway there on the story.
Like I said, there's a good drama story in there, but it's a shitty superhero movie. Like it's just like, okay.
And what's her name? The girl from the show with the waitress and the waitress.
Darcy.
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 Get off my
Yeah,
girl.
Always funny. Always fun to watch.
She's funny, but then she had an intern that was there.
Oh yeah, and I
Oh,
forgot
that
about
guy?
him too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, and never to be seen again.
Yeah, where's that guy now? What's he up to? What's that actor doing?
He
He went
hasn't come back.
upstairs.
He went upstairs, they came back.
He went to go buy some milk.
Hold on, let's see. What are we talking about? Thor, Underworld, Dark World.
He's gone forever. It's like he doesn't show
Yeah.
up anymore.
No.
He had it at the end of his story.
Action
No, no,
fighting
no.
sequence, I put a 3. I haven't written them down. I just fell asleep last week.
He's like, I'm not even gonna
want-
show up to this.
I want to see what he's acted in. Or I don't even remember what he looked like.
Yeah, it's
That's
probably
how
for the best.
insignificant he was.
It's for the best.
There's a reason why you don't remember Slunk.
Action fighting sequences. What happened? We got Thor fighting the big rock dude with a hammer throw, and then all the crazy like dog fights with the broken ships, and then the end teleport fighting scenes. I like
The
the last
dogfight-
scene.
The
Mhm.
dogfighting reminded me of not the MCU Hulk, but the one with Eric Bana, where the bad guy is just one big ass fucking dog.
I have to go back and rewatch it. It's been
I
forever.
don't remember much of that
Yeah.
film. My mind just doesn't want to remember that film.
Yeah, don't even go back and.
he
but like the big fight was just him fighting a big ass dog. That's it.
fights a dog.
Yeah, I think it's a 3's fair. I think like let's defeat the bad guys in the end. It's like Radio Shack, you know.
Good old Radio Shack. Rest in peace.
Ian Boothie. Yeah, I got the guy's name. Ian Boothie.
Still concerned about.
Imagine you find out like he died in real life and shit, and
Oh,
we're
no.
making fun of him.
Damn.
It
I
practically
feel
died
bad.
in
Hey,
20
It's not my
2015.
fault he acted bad, you know. He did what he can with what they gave him, you know. Visual CGI.
I'll go with 5.
5.
I think that the thing with Thor is always the fact that they go somewhere outer spacey, and this is like pre what's the one?
Disney money.
Yeah, it's pre shit. What's the one with the aliens and the human and the music?
Ragnarok?
No,
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, so like you're getting glimpses of the space, and then that's like the first. That's like the first, like
Oh, we're getting
full
space.
space
We're
movie.
getting space soon,
Full,
guys.
full
Just
space movie.
just a heads up. Guardians is like my top 3. Like it's the
Yeah,
best.
it's
like,
up there. It's up there.
It's such a good space opera. Like it's like
gonna
the
be so good.
music.
I
Like
can't wait for
like
it. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's next week.
All right, back to this crap.
So yeah, I would say a 6, just because it has to do it has a lot of heavy lifting on that regard.
Performances is we got Thor, the wackest Thor ever. We got the one of the best Lokis. We got
Yep.
Jane that was there.
Put 4.
4.
There was no Mandarin to save this.
Loki tried.
Yeah, I gotta say 4, even though Tom Hiddleston was carrying it. I want to say 5. The bad guy was just so bad, and I just think it was like, I just think part of it was just like the costume they had to put on. Or something. Like looked like that shit. It looked like they did take a shit the whole time, and he couldn't say, he didn't say cut.
I want to look at him again now.
Yeah, he looked like he was struggling.
World Elf.
Oh no, flashbacks.
God.
Look at him. He's like, ugh.
Talking really slow, and then their elf language.
I like that when
Magically
he
learns English.
I like that when he turns super evil. Yeah, and he learned English. They don't even have it on here. It happened like fucking for 2 minutes.
Oh, they did have the scene where they escape, remember? And they're like on the little boat thingy. That was kind of cool. the
Yeah, the
ships,
heist
alien
part?
Ships, the heist. Yeah, the alien ships
What-
when they were like dodging all the bullets and stuff. That was kind of cool.
What's crazy is that on paper, like the director, actors, and like all this stuff, they're like really good. So they just
Yeah, isn't the
It
Dark
didn't
Elf
work.
isn't he a Doctor Who?
yes.
Was it?
He's one of the Doctor Who peoples. He's a Whoian.
And I think the director, like, I think it's him, but they're like known for like big like fantasy like drama fucking movies, and it just didn't work. It was just didn't hit.
Music and score.
And Idris Elba actually has lines and acting in this one.
Music and score, I put 6.
5.
Oh, Black Superman. Villain, Dark Elf, Loki, sort
He's
of.
the only villain. Loki, sort of. Dude, when they did the switcheroo with Loki and his arm, that was really cool. The heel, or the not the heel, the hero turn. I guess. What is that? What would that be? The heel.
The
fake
face
out?
turn. When he's like a heel, he's like, oh, he's not a heel. He's not a villain. He's a goodie. And then he tricked us again. But this is not a Loki movie. he's part of the villains, but he's not main villain. This is Dark Elf. This is the henchman number 1 that had a cool helmet and got fucked by a rock in the stomach. And who else?
I'm gonna say there was the ultra, the one that he like stabs with the thingy and he becomes super powerful. That
Yeah.
breaks out. Like I'm like, okay, was that a cool character that's super powerful?
He had a cool design and got got by a grenade.
Yeah, like the character, right? I mean, the director, he did episodes of The Sopranos, West Wing, 6 Feet Under,
wow.
like all like good like drama, right? Deadwood, Lost, Rome, Mad Men, Boardwalk Empire, Game of Thrones.
Dark
And he
World.
Yeah, and like, oh, then Dark World. All right. Did Terminator Genesis.
Ooh.
Ooh. Maybe he should stick to TV.
Yeah, I think he's
Ooh.
just like a bad like movie. He's just not. I don't know.
I'm gonna say on villains 3.
Villains I had a 4 because I mean, like villains should
Loki.
have been cool. It's just I don't know. Like movie is just yeah whatever. I mean, you can't really even find like things to like.
I feel like I bashed on this
Compliment
movie
it,
so much. I'm like I'm tired of bashing on it.
Like, I'm over it. It's
Yeah.
done. That horse
That-
has
It's
been
already
beaten.
dead.
We'll get to
No,
it
there's-
later.
There's movies in the MCU that they have like good stories. The stories are there, but it just didn't work for some reason. Like it just
Poorly executed.
yeah.
I don't remember
original Hulk?
cinematography.
6.
Yeah, 6. No, I'm gonna put 7. 7. I thought it looked good.
Enjoyment 4.
Hey.
4,
What are you doing?
5. 5. I'll put 5.
This one isn't a surprise, maybe. Marvel Impact 7.
Right.
High impact. High impact.
Yeah.
Thor carries around this shit in every movie he goes.
Yep.
Loki's
Yeah,
a bitch.
it's a mom. It's a mom dying. It's Jane with the ether because it's if you watch Love and Thunder, you know what happens because of that.
Thunder.
Loki
7.
shifting from good and bad, and like you know in the future he does the same thing. So, I think overall it's a good
5 for me.
impact.
5 overall.
For me.
An overall surge.
Overall, I'll give it 5 too. I didn't go 6, but Slung talked me down.
Okay. How did I fuck up here?
And is this one the worst?
Let's see. Let's see. First, this one. Okay. Okay.
Formulas. Some.
The 7. 77. And the 8.
Date.
Get out of here.
Mhm.
And is this correct? 9, 46.2 on Thor Dark World. 46.2. Boop.
We have a position change.
Look what you guys did.
What? What?
Mhm.
Yeah, looking at it, yeah, the Incredible
Yeah.
Hulk needs to be down
They're
there.
both terrible.
I mean,
mean-
look, the Incredible Hulk could have been good, but it wasn't. That's my whole thing. That's my whole argument. Is like I get the arguments for Incredible Hulk, but it didn't happen. You know what I mean? Like it was a very badly shot. Like it had a little bit of that Iron Man 3 where things are just kind of happening really fast, and you're like, hold on, wait, hold on, wait. We're in Brazil, then we're in Washington D.C., and then then we're in Mexico for a split second.
Mexico.
Or Guatemala or something. I
Yeah,
don't
they're in
know,
Guatemala for a little
man.
bit.
The thing that hurts Incredible Hulk too, like you watch it and you're like, all right, cool, the first movie in MCU, but then like later it's like, why the fuck did I watch it? Like nothing from there aside from Tony Stark appearing at the end do you even care about? Not even the same Bruce Banner. So why even watch it?
That's true.
There are
I
very
don't
important
wanna
things that
get
happen in
into
Incredible
it.
Hulk that are important to She-Hulk, all right? I'm glad I watched the Incredible Hulk to be prepared for She-Hulk that's just premiering right now. That's all I can say about that movie. So now we're all caught up. We have a new ranking, and then we have a new movie to get to.
Yeah,
Captain America, The Winter Soldado.
Man, I watched this one an hour and 45 minutes ago. I finished it.
Yeah.
I saw it on Sunday, and then I saw it again on Tuesday or yesterday.
That's how good it is.
So good, man.
All right. So like we do.
I'll say my complaint for the end.
So like we do every week, we watch MCU movie, then we rank it against all the other movies with our categories out of 10 and all that fun stuff, and then add up all the points with using our nifty formula. There's so many algorithms and things happening, you know. So then,
the complicated algorithm.
Yeah, super complicated.
Formulas.
Yeah.
You saw that?
It is scientifically researched.
You're gonna see all those formulas and shit I just did right now. Look at that, you know.
I thought you were hacking in the movies. Look at them. Black Widow.
Just like Black Widow. Hmm?
I do Black taxes, Widow. And that's way above what I do.
They're like, what is she doing? It's like she's posting it on TikTok. Like I don't like. That was basically what he said. He's like, she's releasing the information on Instagram.
All right, so Captain America: The Winter Soldier ran for 136 minutes. That's what, 2 hours 16. Budget of
right.
170 million. Box office 714 million. Pretty good return on that, if I do say so.
It's a nice chunk of change.
And then this one was directed by the Russo brothers. Oh, don't we love the Russo brothers?
Oh, since Community.
That's right, the Community brothers. And that way, that's why you see all these damn Community people showing up everywhere. And Slunk's going to Snapchat.
Speaking of, do you know what got them the job to do Winter Soldier? Do you know?
No, sir.
It was the paintball episodes from Community.
What?
Do you remember those paintball episodes?
Barely. Were they like highly action?
Yeah, so you guys haven't seen Community. It's like a community college, and like they show people who go to that school. The Russo brothers were directors of that show. So every season there was this paintball episode. In that paintball episode, basically the school started they do paintball wars. So they have like a mysterious figure, like all this like action and like drama and backstabbing. So guess when Feige saw those episodes, like, all right, we need to get these guys. Besides the Community show is good and the episodes they directed, but it was those episodes that really like push them over to direct this film and start, eventually all the shit that they did.
Yeah.
Cool.
Look at that. I don't know all that.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Goddamn Community.
That's why we have the expert on this show.
For real.
Make the rest of us look good.
See, I just know things in the movie and things just outside. Just outside what the movie does. How it connects to other movies. Serge's over here like, yeah, well, this happened over here, and it connects to this show, and these people all over here.
Yeah, I know, like, what characters, like, because there's some characters that are based, like, out of 2 or 3 comic book characters, and then, like, some that didn't exist or, like, originally made, and, like, who was supposed to play who and who. Like, all this stuff is, like, crazy to me. It's like, you grow up, like, watching, like, not even watching, but, like, reading, and they're just, like, panels and bubbles and thoughts, right? And in your head, you create this
your own
voice
world
for these characters, yeah. So not to see them and like, oh shit, like, yeah, that's how I or like, oh, that's not how I imagine it, but it's better, like, but so it's cool.
Well, I'm glad you're here, Serge. You know what's actually happening, and then Slunk is just gonna freak out the whole time, just going on his Snapchat.
I'm listening.
Yeah, but you're playing around on Snapchat.
Out.
Yeah. All right. Percy, what did you think of The Winter Soldier the first time you saw it? And what do you think of The Winter Soldier this time around?
Love it. It's still, to me, one of my favorite films. Nothing changed. If anything, my praise for it keeps going higher and higher every time I watch it. Yeah, I loved it. I still love it. It's nothing but greatness. I have no complaints. I have no complaints. So right now, I'll ask somebody else because I'm just gonna keep praising and be like, "This was the greatest film ever."
Oh, we'll find things to complain about. Don't you worry, Percy.
I have a complaint.
Hey, Captain America, did you ever watch this beforehand?
The Wish version.
And did you?
No.
So, what do you think? What did you think about this movie this time?
I thought it was really good.
Okay.
All
Thank you,
right,
Slack.
that's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Serge,
Yeah, I
what?
I'm gonna read you guys something. All right, so how did they make the leap from TV to one of the biggest film franchises on the planet? This is the Russo brother. It turns out Marvel president Kevin Feige really liked an episode of Community that he did a show that involved a contentious paintball competition, which cleverly spoofed the action genre. Joe said Feige brought us in and found out we're huge comic book fans and pop culture junkies. We connected on a lot of levels and had a lot of specific ideas about Captain America.
Goddamn Captain America.
Yeah, so you watch those paintball episodes, you're like, you'll understand, like, oh, this is what got them the job.
And then
Cool.
taking care of the rest of the Marvel universe. These two guys.
Yeah, because the other dude fucking dropped the bag,
Let's see.
being a little shithead.
Yup.
Serge, what did you think about this movie back in the day when you first watched it, and what do you think about it this time around?
I saw it twice in the weekend that it came out.
Damn.
Damn.
I was so looking forward to this one. The first Captain America, I was looking forward to because since I was a little kid, Captain America was like Hulk Hogan, like Superman, right? Like those figures that you will look up and you'll be like,
American.
yeah, that's fucking bald eagle, fucking red stripes and star spangled banner. Let's go kick some ass, right?
Yeah.
The earliest picture I remember of Captain America was him punching Adolf Hitler.
Yep. Classic.
So, you know, like, that to me was a character that when I first saw, like, Captain America, I was like, oh, they're gonna make it. Fuck, don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. And I think this was, like, after Iron Man 2. And I'm like, oh, man, they're gonna fucking ruin it. That's it. That's it. They peaked at Iron Man 1. Like, it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. Like, I was just, like, putting that in my head to, like, temper expectations, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, after I saw the first one, I'm like, oh, fuck, stupid Chris Evans fucking did it. You know, like, he was like, this dude is Captain America. Like I couldn't even imagine anybody else who would have played Captain America.
Yeah, not another team movie. Made it. He made it.
Yeah, like, this is like the goofy dude. Like, he played fucking the Human Torch, all fucking dumb as shit.
Yep. Oh God.
Right?
Oh, God. Yeah.
So then, like to this one, I was like, man, they're gonna fucking knock it apart. Then the Russo brothers on, and I'm like, oh, at least it's gonna be funny. So at the same time, I was still like, all right, don't get too excited. But then, like, the way they lined up, like, all the like heroes, like, I knew there was no way in hell they were gonna make Civil War like how it is in the books, where it's this massive thing, like 200 plus superheroes fucking fighting each other. Like, there's no way. But, you know, taking it down to like 10 or 15 that they did show, that's still like, you would have never thought you would have seen that, you know. And each hero, it's like they're big in itself that, you know, they made movies on them. So it's not like they're just like mid-tier dudes or like, you know, oh, whatever.
Yeah, these all had the potential of like going and making their own movie, and some did.
Yeah, so too, the first time I saw it, I was just like, I don't even remember fucking closing my eyes or blinking the whole time. It was just like, you know, 10-year-old little Sergio right there, just like,
Oh,
yeah, like, oh man, I remember when I read this book, like, oh, that's a dude. No, they're not gonna do it. You
they're
know,
doing
like,
it. They're doing it.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, no words. It's just good. It's just fucking good. It's like one of those movies that, you know, like, oh, $16 or $15 for a movie theater, you don't even think about it. It's just like, man, that was so fucking worth it.
For myself, back in the day, I was not a Captain America fan. I was like, Captain America is boring. He's not for me. I can't.
He's got a shield, big deal.
I don't know what it was. I didn't like the first Captain America back in the day, and then this one came out. I was like, I didn't want to go watch this, you know. And I don't even think I saw this in theaters. I think I saw this like later on.
What?
Yeah. If I did see it in
man.
theater, I'd probably like, knocked out in it, you know.
And therefore concluded it was boring.
Yeah.
Because you went to the movies sleepy and drunk.
Well, that was the best time to watch a movie, you know, to go take a nap and then watch a movie. Yeah, but I think for me it was like Guardians of the Galaxy when I really got into MCU stuff, and then I went back and like, okay, I'm time to rewatch. So like after my first rewatch, like I think I like Captain America. Like,
You started humming patriotic songs and stuff like that, like Star Spangled Banner. Like, hey, what's happening?
I like this guy. All right. Any any final thoughts before we go to the plot?
Yeah, I'll just get on with my complaint. I thought there was gonna be more winter. Not a lot of snow in this one. A couple of flashbacks. But
get him. The floor is yours, guys. Get him. Get him.
Moving on.
Winter Soldier because of the snow slunk.
Yeah.
Look, it doesn't snow in Washington. All right. So, before we begin, does anyone want to get off? We start off in Washington, and fucking Steve Rogers is running laps around the Falcon. Sam Wilson just on your left. Get the fuck out the way. I'm running. I'm linking laps around you. Sam Wilson tries to catch up. Can't catch up. Finally, they stop having a nice little conversation. Hey, you're part of the army? Part of the something right there? He's like, yeah, former part of the army. Sam Wilson here. I'm going to be your new best friend. Fuck Bucky.
Yeah, I'm your War Machine. I won't get recasted. I'm your black sidekick. Let's go.
I'll be your Huckleberry, you know? So he gets picked up by Black Widow, and it's off to the Indian Ocean because French pirates are taking over a shield ship.
Nope.
I don't know what this shield ship has. Nobody knows.
Algerian.
We don't find that out till later, all right? Well, we get Captain America jumping out of an airplane like we always do. Someone has to jump out of an airplane in every single one of these movies. Captain America jumps out, fucking pencils into the ocean, and then just destroys everyone on this fucking ship.
Yeah. It was like he's like like beats up a bunch of people, or so sprinting to the next group.
Yeah,
just like punching them up. It was like Rage. Was it Streets of Rage? Just like rushing around, punching everything.
And I just like that he lands like at the back of the ship, and he's like, "I'm gonna fuck up everyone on the right side, fuck up everyone on the front.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the left side."
Dude, that scene where he
Shop.
jumps up out of the airplane and like, hey, your parachute, baby. I don't need a parachute.
Did he jump out of a parachute? Yeah.
Yeah.
He sort of does that.
He does that.
Psycho.
Some memorable fighting for, at least I remember, is there's one that he like fucking 300 Sparta kicks some dude and like kicks him in the chest, like flies off, hits the side of the ship and flies off.
That was, yeah, that's just showing like him at not full strength, but just his strength.
No.
Just launched him. That was even full strength, huh?
Yeah, the good thing one of the things they improved on Captain America for this movie was to show how strong he actually is.
Yeah.
Like in the first one, yeah, like he fucking did some things where he ripped the door of the thing, but here they really showed how overpowered he was, or how the serum. It's like, oh yeah, he's way stronger than a normal human being.
It's like he finally knows how to use his powers.
Yeah.
The choreography was great. It was fucking really good.
Dude, George St. Pierre as a leaper.
That was
Fucking
great.
Shield flying everywhere.
Casting.
Yep. And then the whole thing's like, oh, it's like basically like, are you always that shield? He goes, all right, homie, drop the shield. Let's fucking go.
What a way to turn like a campy, like throwaway, like comic book character into like that, like a badass dude that you're like, oh, he's actually like fighting back. Because if you look up the leaper, Google it, you'll start fucking laughing.
Look it up, bigger. Look up the leaper.
The leaper. Batroc the leaper?
Yeah.
Okay, he's pink. with yellow. Oh, what is up with what? What? Look at this stash. Holy shit, it's showing it right now.
Oh.
Was
Oh,
he technically
yeah.
comic accurate? Look at this.
He's a fighter and all that stuff, so that's pretty much it. It's just that they made him look more like a badass in the movie.
Yeah.
And I mean, casting George St. Pierre as him is
Yeah, an actual MMA champion.
like an actual fighter.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, there's a toy. There's a toy in the results. And there's something up with this chest in the toy. I gotta figure that out. What does it do? You see, click on it. Okay, not that one. Look at his abs. Like it indents in, like you push in. I don't know what that's about. Maybe his clothes clip on or something.
I think that clips on the bigger thing.
Yeah.
Even he doesn't know what it does. Like,
Okay. Delete. Yeah.
So yeah, Captain America's fucking everyone up. Black Widow's destroying people in the inside, doing Black Widowy things, twirling and head spinning and blasting people. Captain America meets up with the Leaper. I had no idea his name was the Leaper. I just knew it was George St. Pierre. And like Percy said, I thought you weren't a bitch. Come on, fucking fight me man to man. And finally they get it on. Fucking Leaper is leaping all over the place, and then Captain America just fucking knocks the shit out of him. Like goes through a door, fucking knocks his ass out, and then he looks at Black Widow. Hey, what are you doing here? Nothing. Just doing some Hackermans.
Stopping by.
So fucking Leaper wakes up, throws a grenade at him. Captain America says that was your fault. You fucked up to Black Widow, and then it's out to Nick Fury. Nick Fury. Captain America's like, what the fuck? You compromised the mission. This all fucked up. Like, no, she had a different mission. She didn't have the same mission you did. You were supposed to go save people. She's supposed to go get the info. And he's like, I don't like that.
The thing I appreciated about that mission is that it wasn't like a throwaway scene or throwaway, like that had nothing to do in the end. Like it wasn't just to show off how badass everybody is, and then we kind of like never reference it. It became like a big part of the whole story. So I really appreciated that because it's really easy to like have an in. Like we need like 20 minutes of intro to show how badass everybody is. Well, what does that do with the whole story? Nothing. We'll get to that.
Nah, who cares? It didn't matter, but it cool, didn't it? So yeah, Captain America's like, "What are you hiding? You're a bitch." And Fury's like, "No, I'm not a bitch. Look at all this crazy shit I'm building." And they go into the basement of Shield Enterprises, and they see these 3 big ass ships. They see the big ass ships, and like, with our power, we're gonna be able to stop people immediately. We see any threat, we're gonna fucking destroy him immediately. And Captain America's like, that sounds like we're just holding a gun up to people. And Fury's like, you know you're right, but I don't want to say you're right. So I'm gonna start investigating this. So finally Fury starts investigating it, and he's like, all right, I need access to this info. And the computer's like, nah, you can't get in there. And like, why can't I get in there? Well, you said you can't get in there. Why did I say I can't get in there? And then that's when Fury goes up to the head honcho, to Robert Redford, and I don't know, but he's like the president of S.H.I.E.L.D., I guess. I thought Nick Fury was the head of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I guess Nick Fury isn't a shit compared to Robert Redford. Well, Robert Redford's talking to all these like big-headed people. He's like, hey, we need to stop this. No, Fury's telling him we need to stop this program. Stop the program of the big gunships going up there and killing or pointing gun at everybody. And everyone else is like, nah, we should probably keep on going with this program. At least that's what I remember from that part. And when that's happening, Captain America goes to the Smithsonian and he's checking out his own exhibit. He sees a little kid, tells him to shut the fuck up. It's not me, you know. And
it's very Homelander-esque. Like, go look at myself.
Which makes me think, how many times has he been to this museum to go look? I just want to. You think it's just to go look at Bucky? Like, oh, my best buddy.
It's only for Bucky. This boy.
Nah.
I think that's the only like link he has to his past. Like he doesn't know anybody, you know. He has that museum, so he goes there to try to like not forget where he came from or who his friends were.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks at the Bucky shrine and he sees Peggy Carter talking, and then you know what? I'm gonna go visit Peggy Carter right now. And he goes see her, and she is pretty much on her deathbed. Like, oh, hey, what's up, Kev? It's fucked up that you're, not old. And then fucking 5 minutes later, he's like, hey, what's up, Kev?
Oh, that sucked.
I don't know where they hit you with the Alzheimer's. Like, ah.
Oh.
Time to feel bad.
Like, oh man, getting old sucks.
So,
No, nothing.
So at this point, Robert Redford is like, you know what? We gotta take out Nick Fury. Nick Fury's driving in the streets in the streets in his Navigator Cadillac thing, whatever it was, and he sees some cops. Is like, what you looking at? What do you see? And then more cops roll up, and everyone just starts blasting him out of nowhere.
D for instigating. If he would have just followed the rules, he would have.
So yeah, some more cops roll up and they start blasting at him, but the cop the truck that he's in is like reinforced with shields and armored windows and its own version of Jarvis, and he just keeps on telling him like all these things are fucked up, and the cars keep on ramming into him, and everything's about to get the armor is depleting, and the cops bring out like, I thought it was like a minigun or something when I first saw it come out. And they put it like right next to the door, and they just start slamming into the door. I was like, oh no, it's a battering ram. I thought it was like a minigun or something.
It reminded me of that Tesla truck moment where Elon Musk brought out the Tesla truck on stage, and he was like, and the windows are virtually indestructible, and he like throws a rock at the window and it smashes. And he's like, oh.
Virtually, it said virtually. It's not completely,
Yeah.
virtually.
That was a special rock.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
we made that
That
rock.
rock.
We made that rock. It's a Tesla made rock. So finally, Fury gets away. He drives away, gets his awesome chase scene. This whole scene is awesome. I loved everything about
Yeah.
this.
Well, the minigun he has in his car is pretty awesome.
Yeah, he brings out that, starts blasting through the window that they were trying to get through.
I did like that he waited to it was at 1% of
Hold.
stability.
Hold.
Oh, attack! And just fucking wreck shop.
Yeah, the chase scene was awesome.
And yeah, he gets away, and then out of nowhere you see the Winter Soldier just standing there in the middle of the streets, pointing like some grenade disc throwing thing, shoots it at Fury. It goes under the truck, and it just blows up. It turns upside down, and
Cool.
And it was like, oh shit, fucking pretty much a Joker scene that happened.
Like, good thing I brought this thing with me. wasn't sure what to take on this mission. It's a very specific device.
So Fury ends up escaping because he had like this welding thing that dig through the ceiling of his truck, and then gets into the sewer, and then he escapes, and Winter Soldier's like, all right, I guess he's gone. So yeah,
Bugs Bunny did it out of there.
Like there's a fucking tunnel.
So then all that happens, and then we get Captain America going back to his apartment. He meets up with secret agent neighbor nurse lady, who we'll find out later to be Sharon Carter. Sharon Carter. And he's inviting her to share the washing machine. Know what I'm saying? Huh? She's gonna share a little washing machine.
She's like, how much is that gonna cost me? He's like, a cup of coffee. Damn.
That's it. Damn.
So slick.
He's like, but what was weird is like, I would take you up on the offer, but all my clothes are from the infectious ward or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just use the public ones where it's gonna infect everybody, and not use your private ones. But don't worry.
Fucking COVID.
Yeah.
Like fuck this innocent people. Like I just care about you.
Yeah. And I think you left your boombox on or whatever the hell you listen to your old ass fucking music on. And-
Fucking crank radio and shit.
So he goes up to the door like, music? And then he goes into the window. He sees Nick Fury there. And Nick Fury is like, hey, my wife kicked me out. Starts speaking pretty much in code. He said, I had to turn to a friend. And they go, is that what we are? We're fucking friends? After they were talking shit to each other. And then Nick Fury pretty much says, don't trust anyone. And then out of nowhere, he gets blasted from the window. they had like a 2-minute conversation and done. Winter Soldier's back, baby.
Yeah. With a vengeance.
Neighbor Sharon Peggy Carter comes through the door, says, hey, I'm a secret agent too, guys. Don't worry. Like, oh, who made you a secret agent? That guy right there, Nick Fury, the guy that's about to die. Like, that's what she calls on the radio. Fury's down, Fury's down. And then fucking Captain America's like, hey, tell him I'm in pursuit, bitches. I'm gonna go fuck this guy up. they have the scene where he jumps onto the ceiling of the next building. He sees Winter Soldier there. He throws his shield, and fucking Winter Soldier just catches his shield out of nowhere. And they go, oh, fuck. This might be an issue. We saw this shield take out everybody on this boat. We've seen it in multiple movies, just killing everyone. This fucker just catches it like a fucking baseball, you know?
Uh-oh.
And then he gives it back. Here you go. Take it back.
Like, I don't need this shit.
Yeah, your shield ain't shit.
Yeah, he jumps out of the building and then he disappears into the night, you know?
Yeah, at any point, like logically, you would think he could grab the shield and like just throw it.
Yeah,
Like,
just toss it somewhere else. Fuck this thing. You don't need this. Next, we get Fury in the hospital. He's there. He's dying. Everyone's working on him. They're pumping him. They're fucking... Everyone's having a teary moment. Oh, Nick Fury's gonna die. That's it. End of Nick Fury, guys. This is gone. He's gone. By the way, I don't remember like the original time I saw this, but the first time you guys saw it, did you guys think that Nick Fury was dead? The very, very first time, before we know what happens.
Well, I thought he was, since this was the first time.
Hey.
Nah, I didn't think he was.
You thought it was the comic book fake out?
Yeah. Like, no way they killed him off. Just like that, like, he's just like, oh, well, he died in an underground bunker or some shit.
He got smashed by fucking Winter
But
Soldier.
also, I didn't think Phil Coulson was really dead, and he turned out to be really dead until the TV show. So,
Yeah.
I could have been wrong.
But I just,
I think I did believe it because of Coulson. They're like, fuck, they took out Coulson?
everyone,
Now they're gonna take out Fury.
You're like, they kill people in this.
Yeah.
They really do.
It's Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones.
everyone from S.H.I.E.L.D. is getting knocked out one by one. Watch out, Maria.
Yeah.
You're next, bitch.
But I also knew, because I also knew that he had signed like a 20 fucking film deal or something like that. Like, there's no way they were gonna kill him.
Jesus.
So I also knew that. So
The fake Samuel L. Jackson.
oh, speaking of which, I don't know. Do I tell you guys about what's gonna happen? Well, you guys already know, right? That at some point, Nick Fury is a squirrel, a shapeshifter.
He's a fake scroll. In the comic books or in the MCU?
No, this is gonna happen in MCU.
No. God damn it, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, they're filming something called Secret Invasion. I have that book too. So in that book, Skrulls are these aliens, right? That are able to shapeshifter, but just like in any society, there's good ones and bad Skrulls. So there's some that help Nick Fury, stop from the bad Skrulls to invade.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying in some points, like the Nick Fury that we've seen in the movies,
It's always been a scroll.
was a Skrull at some points.
God damn it, scrolls. Before MCU, I always knew scrolls to be a bad thing. I think it was like Fantastic Four.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the Skrulls are usually like main villains to Fantastic Four. Even so that the Super Scroll, right? Percy
Yep.
has powers of all four of them. So one arm is like the thing arm, like it's fucking rock. His other arm is on fucking fire. Then he can stretch, and then he can go invisible too.
He's pretty much a Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
a Fantastic Scroll. So Nick Fury's dead. Black Widow's been mourning. Captain America's like, damn, that's fucked up. And Maria's like, hey, I need to take the body. Let's go. Stop your mourning. And then I forgot the guy's name, but he's like the leader of the strike team. He comes in, hey, fucking Robert Redford. That's Future Crossbones, right? But doesn't he have another name?
Rumlow.
Brock.
Yeah.
Brock Rumlow.
Very solid villain name. Yeah. Like you heard that name, you're like, no way, he's a good guy.
Hey, when's your turn? We know it's coming.
Yeah, so Brock Rumlow comes up to Captain America like, hey, Robert Redford wants your ass to be debriefed right now. And he's like, okay, I'll go I'll go. He's like, right now. okay, I'm gonna go.
Like, calm down, relax.
I'm talking to Black Widow here. And they're trying to find out what they talked about. Oh, forgot to mention when Fury was in Captain America's apartment, he gave him the fucking big ass USB. It holds so much data, man. It holds so much, you know. It's super secure data.
3 terabytes or something. It's huge.
So yeah, he gave him that, and he was like, pretty much hold on to this. Don't trust anybody. He still has it, and he's talking to Black Widow. Like, what did Fury want? What did Fury want with you? Why was he in your apartment? He's like, that's Captain America for the rest of the movie. I don't know, guys.
He's playing dumb. He's just like watching like everybody like trying to figure stuff out, but he's like I don't know shit.
So he sees the vending machine dude filling things up in the vending machine, and he just slightly just throws that in there. Nobody saw this. Nobody saw him put it behind the bubble gum.
Of course not.
So Captain America suits up in his super stealthy suit. Cool suit, by the way. Awesome suit.
Yeah, the spy suit.
Yeah, it's all stealthy. At one point, I thought his shield was like different colors too. Like it even looked like it was
darker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked more like a U.S. agent shield.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like dark colors.
Yeah,
They're supposed to be dark colors.
Maybe they just spray painted it.
Skin on it. He just took it off whenever he wants it. So he's talking to Robert Redford. Robert Redford's like, hey, Nick Fury was my friend. I just want to know what happened. What are you guys talking about? I just want to know. And Captain America's like, we didn't talk about anything. We didn't talk about nothing. And then Redford's still like, yeah, but what did you talk about though? Like, that's pretty much like they just go in a roundabout way. They went and talked for a long ass time just to say, what are you talking about? What do you say? What do you say? And Cap doesn't give up this info, and he's about to walk away, and Robert Redford's like, I'm ready to find out who killed my friend by any means necessary. I don't care who stands in my way. I'm gonna find out. And Captain America's like, okay, and he walks away, gets into the elevator, and then as the doors are closing, fucking what was his asshole's name again?
Crossbones.
No, bro.
He's not
Crossbones yet. Brock Rumlow. Brock Rumlow comes in. He's like, hey, sorry what happened to Nick Fury. That really sucks. Go down a couple of floors. More people start getting in. Captain America starts noticing all these things on all these different people. There's like 20 people in this fucking elevator. The guy's sweating, guy holding his gun. Like no one's looking Captain in the eye. And then we get probably one of like the best scenes in this goddamn movie.
It's such a cool scene.
And those dudes must get paid a lot, dude, because if I'm in there in a small elevator with basically the strongest human they've shown so far, you'd be like, do we really have a chance?
Yeah.
I even like how they set it up as having like the 3 biggest guys come in last. You know what? In case he gets through all of us, at least we have 3 big guys at the end.
Yeah, like fuck everybody just rushing them. Let's all go like one by one. This is how we die in Apex. Just go one by one.
But I do like that.
You're right.
Captain's getting like fucked up with all these like electric batons, and they have like these these magnet handcuffs that
Cuffs.
they're trying to like put on the wall. He's like, fuck that. He just breaks out of them. He destroys everyone.
Yeah. And like you have to remember that so far, like nobody really knows his full strength because everybody who saw him fight or like either super old as an old timer or
Now, you're
a
95
fucking
years
dead.
old. Get the fuck out of here, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking boomer.
I did appreciate Captain's, because he's still a good guy. He's like, all right, if anybody wants to get out now, go ahead. Like, giving them a chance still. I'm like, take that fucking chance, dumbass. He's gonna whoop you up. Nope, all right.
Would you take
Yeah.
that chance? That's 30-1 in this elevator, you know? We got this.
Oh shit, we don't got.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
So finally, everyone gets fucking knocked down. His shield on the floor, and he fucking skateboard flips it, and he steps on it, and it goes onto his arm, and he fucking puts it in his back. He's looking through all these elevators, all these floors. People are coming in. He's like, you know what? My only escape is to jump out this fucking glass elevator and land on my shield. I'll be perfectly fine, guys. Don't worry. From here, the people from inside Shield the headquarters security room, they're like, oh shit, he's going to the garage. Stop his ass, stop the bridge, block the bridge. So he goes out on his motorcycle, and it's him. He's gonna 1v1 this fucking helicopter jet, whatever the hell this thing is.
That was fucking dope. It's just him in the motorcycle versus a fucking hover jet with a fucking Gatling gun, fucking missiles and shit.
He dodges all these things. He gets on it. He fucking throws his shield once. That fucking ping pongs off of one engine to the other. He jumps off of it, gets back on his bike and takes off. You know, like nothing happened.
Like a champ, like Captain America. Damn it!
I know the laws of physics and and geometry and shit. I know how far to throw this. But yeah, that's fucking awesome. Him destroying that thing. From there, he goes back to the hospital to pick up the super strong USB, and he's like, "Uh-oh, it's not there no more." And Black Widow's like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm fucking blowing bubbles behind him. And he's like, "Hey, where's the USB stick at?" And like, "It's safe, don't worry." "Well, where is it?" "It's safe. Don't worry. We're cool. But he's like all about like, "Where's this thing?" And she finally says, "I know who killed Fury." And he's like, "Oh, who killed Fury?" Like he immediately switches. I don't care what this thing is. Just tell me who killed Fury. Something about she got shot. Go for it.
No, say one thing we haven't mentioned yet is the ongoing Marvel humor between Black Widow and Captain America with the whole date thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're trying to get him a date?
Yeah, she keeps trying to set him up. He's like, nah.
And they're like in the middle of a epic fight.
And I used to think that they were like that they had like a romantic thing, like not really paying attention to all these movies. And then like watching it recently, it's like, that's not really there.
They're really best friends.
They're just besties.
Yeah, he got friend zoned.
Was it really friend zone? It's like he doesn't even want to, you know.
Nah, he's not even entertaining the idea.
Yeah.
It's Peggy or nothing.
Pretty much.
He showed some interest in
if she doesn't look like
Peggy's
she can make an
granddaughter.
apple pie, I'm not interested.
All he cares is about a Carter. That's all that matters. No matter if it's a Peggy Carter or a Sharon Carter.
He sure wants to get into
Like,
that gene
can
pool.
she jitterbug? Sorry. I
So
didn't mean to that.
at this point, they get to the mall. They get to an Apple store, Slunk's favorite place in the world. It's like as soon as you plug in this thing, we got 9 minutes before Shield shows up. Oh yeah, and Shield's on.
Mac.
Yeah, they're doing all this fucking Hackerman. It's not enough that they're doing Hackerman stuff, but they're doing it on a Mac. Slunk, how realistic was that for you that they're doing it on a Mac?
You can do Hackerman on a Mac. There's no reason why you can't.
Can you, Slunk? Do you have the right cable?
Yeah. Damn it! They don't use that one anymore.
Oh, Mason
And then,
didn't need to reformat the USB drive because he went. You don't know if it went from PC to Mac.
No,
So
imagine.
Oh fuck, we lost everything.
Mac's like, let me take care of this for you.
just reformat stuff.
This is super high tech spy stuff, so it works anywhere.
Yeah.
So
like, it was made by somebody slightly smarter than me.
So they're trying to figure out what information was on this boat that they got the stick from, and they can't figure out why it's being blocked, but they're figuring out where it's being blocked from, and it's getting blocked from New Jersey. All right, let's head to New Jersey as all the people from SHIELD and the strike team are rolling in. They finally get there. They're going up the elevator. They do that whole, hey, just kiss me real quick. It makes people public displays of affection make people uncomfortable, and they look away as he's staring right at them as they pass by.
Remember, Cap had a hat on and glasses.
Oh yeah, we forgot about the disguises.
Glasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that works for
super disguise.
Yep. If it works for Clark Kent, it'll work for Cap.
Yeah, in the hospital he had a hoodie up. Oh, you can't see this fucking one of these best looking fucking men in America.
Yeah, might as well have the cloak from Harry Potter. Nobody can see him.
You can't see me under my safety hoodie. So yeah, back in the Mac store, he does have the hat and the glasses. She has her hoodie. Fucking bright ass red hair. Nobody's gonna notice these people. It's not like I work with these fucking people on missions all the time. Not me.
They just have to pretend they walked out of Hot Topic at the mall.
Let's see. From here, they head to New Jersey. They get to Captain America's old stomping grounds. He's like, hey, I trained right here. This is where I fucking climbed that flagpole and they moved it. And it's not the same spot it was before.
Skinny Cap makes a
big-headed Cap makes a return. Love big-headed Cap.
So comfortable to look at.
Captain America remembers how this base looks, so he notices that building's not supposed to be there. So he goes in the building and finds out there's a secret lair inside the building, and then inside the secret lair there's like a secret elevator, and he goes into that thing. It's like he just kept on going. They finally go all the way down to this elevator, and we see the guy from Captain America, the first Avenger. We see Zola, who is now a computer. And nobody says a thing. Nobody questions it at all.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it happened, right?
I saw this on YouTube. It's all running off of tapes.
Yeah, it's all like spinning forward and backward. It's like... But yeah, like
I don't know. that was kind of like
There's an old supercomputer. It's like the U.S. when they recruited the Nazis to build fucking rocket ships and shit. Basically, what they did with Armin Sola.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that room full of tapes is like 64 megabytes. Like it's it's a JPEG. It's like it's
super spy technology, son. You don't know how it works.
That USB stick getting plugged in would have blown up all that shit. God, so yeah, Zola's here. He's monologuing, but actually with a purpose because he's stalling so these fucking missiles could come. We'll talk about that right now. But he's talking about how the program where they took all these German scientists, except he's Swedish because he's not German. They took all these scientists and they're like, we pretty much infiltrated SHIELD, and pretty much all of SHIELD is now Hydra. It's like, all of it? Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much. So they get told all this info and tells them, so why are you telling us all this stuff? Well, it's because I've been stalling just so these missiles could come and destroy you. And Captain America's like, what? He opens this grate that's right under them. He goes into this little hidey hole that's like 2 feet under from the floor. And then everything blows up, even though they went through this big ass elevator. They went pretty far down, and everything right above them gets destroyed. And yeah, we're fine. We're good. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That yeah. I'm like, because I remember like, wait. How deep did they go? They went pretty deep. So how the hell did like that blow away? And they were able to come out and then walk away? Because wouldn't it implode on itself and all that would be on top of him?
No, Percy. He 1-inch punched his way out like Kill Bill, like the
With
bride,
the shield.
right? Yeah, just fucking.
He hid in the fridge. God damn it. So yeah, they narrowly escape and everything's fine and dandy, and they go and they talk to Sam Wilson, who is like he's okay with Captain America uh, uh being Captain America. You know, it's Captain America. Why wouldn't I help his ass?
Yeah.
So they go and get all fixed up, and they say, "Hey, we're gonna go and fuck. We need more info, so we need to go and capture this dude." And Sam Wilson's like, "Well, I can help you guys out. I'm down. I'm down to help." Like, "Oh, I thought you were like Captain America. I thought you were a pilot." I never said pilot. Rabble, rabble. And we got the Falcon. And I thought it was pretty interesting how they said there's only one of these things made, and it's behind this super secure area, and it's in this super secret facility, and there's only one of them, right? And they're like, "Yeah, we can get that, no problem." So they go and capture. I have to look it up. Shield agent Jasper Sitwell. He's the bald dude that was in the ship at the beginning. And Falcon gives him a call and says, "Hey, come with us if you want to live," pretty much. And they go and take him to the top of a building, and Captain America's training them. "Hey, tell us all the info about Winter Soldier and all this crazy shit that's happening." And he's like, "If I give you that, everyone else is gonna kill me." And he's like, "Nah, I don't care." And yeah, but you're not gonna kill me. You're Captain America. I might not do it, but Black Widow here has no problem killing your ass, and throws him off the building. And then they go into that repertoire of like, "But what if you ask this girl out from this place?" As Falcon comes out of nowhere and just saves Stowell. And I forgot what happens after this. It gives up the info right there.
Yeah, he explains everything. He explains about how the algorithm and about the everything.
Algorithm of like it'll do all the calculations to figure out who's gonna hate Hydra, and then
so basically the data of the algorithm is trying to find people or targets that are a threat to Hydra,
like Doctor Strange, who hasn't been mentioned at all, but somehow they know.
On that list. Bruce Banner is on that list.
And then
Stark's on that list.
Like some dude jogging and like a dog, like when it starts to aim at people at the end.
It's like their version of Cerebro, just to kill all these people. So they're like, "All right, cool, let's get out of here." So Falcon puts his wingsuit away. They go in the car. They start traveling, and out of nowhere, Winter Soldier comes, gets Stowell, yanks him out, and he gets thrown in front of a trailer.
And boom, dead. Like, holy shit. That came out of nowhere.
I loved it. That was so good.
Yeah, he straight got fucking murked.
So I'm trying to remember. A lot of shit happened here, because I think this is when Winter Soldier had all these like other soldiers with him, all these other Shield soldiers.
They're speaking Russian. Soldiers. Yeah, Hydra's.
The Hydra soldiers. There we go.
Making more heads.
Russian branch.
Yeah, so he starts shooting at Black Widow, and Black Widow sees the shadow, and she's like, "Nah, I'm not going that way."
Fucking.
And that was actually pretty smart. Good job, guys. Good job, Black Widow.
Five head play right there, dude. She fucking saw that shit.
And we got another big fight between Captain America and Winter Soldier, and then we see, it's Bucky. Dun dun dun. Hi, Bucky. You're supposed to be dead, but you are now the Winter Soldier.
With his cool ass hair.
His long hair and his fucking black eyeshadow.
He's gonna break out into My Chemical Romance songs or something. He's perfect.
Start seeing he's not okay.
So they had this big ass fight, and then Black Widow gets shot, and Maria Hill comes and saves them, and then takes them to the secret underground bunker with the real Shield agents that we're pretty sure they're not Hydra agents. And hey, what do you know? Fury was alive this whole time. He was only dead for like half an hour. Everything's A-okay, guys. Fucking Fury. They explained that he got injected with this crazy toxin to slow down his heartbeat, and I need to fake my deaths in order to not be tracked anymore. And it was like, what the fuck, Fury?
Super spy, baby.
They can't track me if I'm dead, or I forgot what he said.
Yeah.
After this, they started with the big plan, the final thing of the whole movie. Like, all right, we have these 3 chips, and we gotta put them on all the helicarriers, and we gotta put one of them in each in the specific location. And if we miss one, it's gonna fuck everything up. So we gotta get all of them. Deal. All right. So everything starts happening. Everything starts happening at once. I think Redford's still talking to the big heads of Shield, the top heads. Who are these people? Just council members of Shield?
Like Shield in every other country.
Yeah, these are all Robert Redfords.
Yeah, it's the council, security council, something like that.
Yeah, the security council. They're the ones, the like Shield and Strike and Sword and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. I just know one person because he's from the OC. he's from Lost. So they're up there talking, and it's a bunch of things happening at the same time. The old lady turns out to be Black Widow in hiding. Captain America is off doing crazy shit everywhere. Sam Wilson's flying everywhere. Sam Wilson fucking as a Falcon is able to put one in, and then his shit gets destroyed by Bucky. They're like Bucky like tear off a wing.
Yeah, he like fucking tethered, like he shot like a grapple and just ripped off the wing, like brought him to him and then ripped off the wing. You're like, fuck.
Like, oof. And almost to the point of like, oh yeah, they're not real, they're mechanical. Like, but like
when that old lady started kicking ass, I was hoping it was her.
It was just her.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this old lady's fucking badass. It's Black Widow. Oh, that's cool, I guess.
Okay. Fucking super spy movie. It just continues. Now you see the mask of my.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 2 of these ships are already in place on these ships, and they're about to go for the 3rd one. But then we have to have the final battle between Bucky and Captain America. They're battling, and all this shit is happening, and Bucky kicks his ass. Bucky fucks him up.
Well, Rogers doesn't want to hurt him.
Yeah, Roger's kind of pulling his punches. As a boy.
Fuck him up, Cap.
Knock him unconscious and see what happens.
Yeah.
That's all these other. That's how you get fixed, right? You just get knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cap ends up putting like the 3rd chip in, and then they still keep on battling out, and Cap goes unconscious. So he gets knocked out. And then, because Bucky had to save him, taking him out the lake.
Wait, yeah, but before that, like, he goes on there, he's trying to talk to Bucky, and Bucky's just hitting him, and he's trying to make him remember. And he's like, "Look, I'm not gonna fight you." And fucking Bucky's just on top of him and keeps punching him in the face. He goes, "You're my mission. You're my mission." And he goes, "Fine, end it." And what does he say? He says something along the line.
Something till the end.
Yeah, and then that kind of, I guess, triggers like, wait a minute.
Yeah, they had that cutscene or that. From that flashbacks back and then we got little Cap with big ass head again.
Pinhead Cap.
Saying pretty much the same line. Something till the end. I forgot exactly what the line is.
Yeah, like I'm with you to the end or something like that.
Yeah, and he said the same thing again. Bucky's like, "Oh, you're fucking with my mind, you know."
What did you say, Martha?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, gee.
So yeah, so all the chips get put in as it's like you see it like pinpointing all these people, and then it went from like 10,000 people down to like three items, and it's just like all the ships pointing at each other. They all start fucking getting destroyed. Cap goes knocked unconscious, and Bucky pulls him from the lake. That pretty much like fade to black, come back. Fury's like burning all his shit now. He's like, I'm no longer part of Shield or part of the Shield. We're remaking Shield. However the fuck they want to like call it now because they don't really say what's it gonna be called, right?
No, I don't think so.
We see everyone getting like a lie detector test. Because,
Well, everyone's getting new jobs.
yeah, well, Maria Hills with that Stark Industry, it looked like she was getting like a lie detector, like to see who's a goodie and who's a baddie.
Yeah, and then Sharon went to the CIA.
Yeah.
Then...
Yeah,
To do good in the world.
yeah,
Yes.
so much good is gonna happen. And then Fury's like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna go start my own. I'm gonna make my own hotel, my own band. I'm gonna do something else. You guys want to come with?" And Black Widow's like, "Nah, I'm good." She went in front of like the government. I did this shit for you guys. All right, this is for you, motherfuckers. And Cap and he has Cap and Sam Wilson. Like, what about you guys? You guys want to come join me? And like, nah, we're gonna go chase Bucky. See what the fuck he's doing. And credits. Anything happened before credits? That's pretty much it.
They just show Romulo at the hospital, and then they go to the credits.
Yeah, that's credits. We get the first mid-credit scene of not Romanoff. What the fuck?
The mid-credit scene is Baron Wolfgang von Straka at the Hydro Lab, and then he has
what a fucking name.
It's just pure evil, that name.
And then they have the whole family has like big fucking names like that.
Yeah, but we see the two people there, the two twins.
Mm-hmm.
We get
Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, the premiere Scarlet Witch, fucking movies before anything happens.
And then the guy says that the Age of Miracles, but that's supposed to be. They still can't use mutants at this time, so they have to come up with something.
Goddamn muties. Yeah, they see the stick, the Loki Pokey stick.
Yeah.
And then we got more credits, and then we get Bucky back at the museum looking at himself, just like Cap did. He's like, "Oh, look at this. Maybe they are."
Wasn't lying.
Wait a minute.
Is that me? And then
wait till he finds out about the internet.
Like, oh, fuck. And then that's the end of the movie. What a good time. What a fight.
Great.
Let's go watch it again.
Kinda want to.
Anything big I missed?
No.
What a good time. You guys enjoy yourselves?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, finally a good film after two turds.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I only played Roblox for half of it.
All right. Let's get ready to put some numbers down.
Let's do it.
Beep, boop, boop, beep.
Okay. I like the sound effect. That's so good.
As we do every time, we have 10 categories and we have a 10-point score for every single one of these categories. They add up to 100 and then we divide the numbers. Oh, so much numbers, so many algorithms and things and stuff happening here. But we discuss all these things to see how we feel about them and then we put a number down. So let's start with the first category, story. Pretty simple story. Pretty bad people.
Twists, turns.
Yeah, this is a spy movie of Cap looking, hey, something's bad. And then going, you know what? Something is bad. And then they figure it out.
And then going, wait, am I bad?
Am I the baddie? I liked it. I enjoyed it overall. Like the story made sense to me. It wasn't like a super complicated story. It was more of a all right, who's where? Who's that? Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. All right, let's go. Like, just put the pieces in place and just go forward.
Yeah, this is like another one where they tried to make a theme of the movie. Like Dark World was supposed to be like this, just like fantasy drama epic movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then this one is supposed to be espionage spy movie, and then you have like Ant-Man is supposed to be a heist. So they were trying to like throw themes because they were like, at some point people are just gonna get tired of like, oh, it's just a superhero movie, so let's try to add like be specific with the theme of each movie.
Yeah, I think that's when Marvel starts getting their Start getting in their groove, you know.
Yeah, and they start. Yeah, they start like.
They start figuring out the formula. Anyone want to put down a number? Huh?
I gave it a 10.
10?
Put
I gave
8.
it a 10.
8.
8. Story was so tight and concise.
Nah, there were some things that were just like.
I mean, they did answer some questions and then left some mysteries for the future, which is good. But it was pretty straightforward. I mean, they're yeah, could have been more. I mean, it's like you see a little bit of Carter, but they could have tugged at the heartstrings. There were some opportunities to call back.
Yeah, when the part of the with Agent Carter, it was like I felt bad for her, but I didn't feel bad for like I didn't feel like bad for for what could have been, you know.
Yeah, I think they could have used her more to bring in more of his feelings for like Agent Carter and him being like more lonely and shit like that. But it was kind of like, oh, do you want to bone in the laundromat? No, I'm good, and then that was it. Like, all right.
Yeah, and it's Cap being, you know what? Something's fishy happening here. Maybe we'll figure out what's going on. And then he figures, and then someone else tells him what's happening, and he goes, "All right, I figured it out."
He just figures it out by just being there.
Like I'll figure it out eventually, guys. Action fighting sequences.
10.
This is so good. That boat scene in the beginning, that chase scene, car chase with Nick Fury,
the elevator scene.
When he knocked him out with that 360 flip kick, that was pretty badass.
Was it like the second fight with Winter Soldier where he's playing on the helicopter?
God, yeah, so 10. Things everywhere. He found a jet.
I would put a 10 for sure.
Yep.
Just 10s all around. Visual CGI.
I give it a 7. There's some things I didn't like just because I know what they were trying to do and make it more serious with the dark tones instead of being bright colors. But man, I would have want to see like some color to it. His whole costume the whole time is that dark one, the stealth one.
Until he steals the other one, steals the first one.
Yeah, so I would have liked to see more of that.
When Stan Lee comes on and goes, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna get fired."
I'll say 7 as well. There's some bad green screen in some parts.
Oh yeah, when they're showing off all the big giant jet things,
the helicarriers.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I had an 8, but you reminded me of some of the bad parts. So yeah, I guess I'll give it a 7.
Yeah, there's nothing too out there, I guess.
Yeah. They really didn't. The thing is that they really didn't have too many things where you're like, oh, that's a CGI villain or something big, except for the helicarriers, and that came out crappy. So
yeah, come on, when he going back to the jet thing, when he fought the jet, it didn't take me out of the thing. He's jumping all over that fucking thing. I'm like,
yeah,
none of that took me out of it. Performances, Cap being Cap.
Yeah, all of the characters are pretty, all the performers are pretty straightforward. There wasn't anybody oh, that's an actor, they fucking killed it.
But there also wasn't the ones
wow. Because we didn't talk about the part, did we? Maybe did I forget that when did you talk about the part where?
You're on Roblox.
Yeah, I was on Roblox. When Winter Soldier was in what's his name's house? And then
his house.
Yeah, and then
the maid came back by accident.
The maid came back, yeah. He's like, I wish you would have knocked, and then he just fucking blasted her.
Should have knocked.
I thought Robert Redford was great, but everybody else is pretty good.
Yeah, there was nobody there. I'm like, wow, you just phoned it in, huh?
Yeah, I feel like
I'm gonna start calling it the Mandarin rule. There wasn't anybody to fill that void where you're like, oh, they fucking killed it in that role. They stand out, right? I mean, someone said Robert Redford is good, but that's Robert Redford.
Mm-hmm.
So I would give it an 8. It's just
I give it a 7.
Nobody
Stitch
pulled
with an
like
8.
shitty performances either. So
Eight.
The closest
everybody was
thing,
solid in their roles.
closest
Yeah.
thing with the shitty performance was the neighbor. That was pretty much it. That and the Apple tech guy. It was
Oh,
just-
oh,
It
I
has
have the
the
same
same
glasses.
glasses.
specimen.
You thought he was gonna say it's Captain America, but no.
It's an 8 for me. Tiger.
8.
Eight.
Sluggo. Music score. It was, the whole time it's just like the orc is just going hard the whole time. Like, da-da-da, 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 like they're just like
And
I
that
loved
dude put
everything.
overtime.
mhm.
Yeah, I was a 9.
Yeah, 9.
Especially the first, the boat scene was really
Yeah.
well done.
Just the whole time it's going off. You say
Like
9
I
Church?
was, yeah, he said 9. Like I was telling Carla, I'm like, if it's like if the music's there, but it's not really distracting, but it's not really doing much, it's like kind of like a 5 or a 6. But like if it's bringing you in, it's pumping you
Yeah.
up, or it's just fucking, they score it really well. That's the other part. It's just how it's scored in the pacing of things. And in the end, how it's all edited all together. It's just really makes such a difference. Which was
Mhm.
like the really weird standout about the original Hulk was like there's a lot of music, but it just doesn't. It seems all out of place. You know.
Like what you're gonna put?
Yeah.
We're gonna just put a synthesizer here. Why? And we ran out of instruments.
Yeah, the choice in music is just as equally important of where it's placed
Yeah.
and how they use it. Like Wonder Woman, right? That's Wonder Woman song. The first one is like, oh yeah, hype, but man, but the second movie, you're like, god damn, again with this shit.
Fucking every 10 minutes.
Yeah, like holy
Yeah.
shit, man.
It's a good
Like,
song, but
pick up
damn.
your phone, why are you playing that music?
Yeah. You took the only good thing and then just put it on repeat and ruined it. It's like,
Oh, people love the music. Fuck it, use it all the time.
but she's just
like
going
that
to the
deep-
bathroom. Doesn't matter. Play it then too.
Like that DJ I posted on Instagram where like he's just like randomly hitting sound effects like that.
We
Hey,
got
villain.
the villain. We got Robert Redford. We got Hydra. We got
10.
technically Shield. We got
Put
the
it
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Winter
Yeah.
Soldier, your best friend being the evil baddie.
And he doesn't remember you.
Oh.
Remember you?
Only thing I would say, I wish Robert Redford would have gone like full villain mode. I felt like he was okay
You
until like the
would've
very.
got Green Goblin. You were
I was waiting for
That's what you wanted?
no, I was waiting for like the like it wasn't there. Like when he was talking to Cap about what'd you do with the why was Nick Fury at your apartment? You know, he was like just playing it coy.
True.
He wasn't like, come on, just
Yeah,
just
you
be
know-
a little more evil.
you know who's really good at that calm evil guy is what's his name? The Gus
Oh, Esposito from
Yeah.
Oh, the boys.
the Pollos?
Esposito.
yeah, he's the kind of person where he just talks and it's like holy shit, is like his candor and voice is an evil character in of itself.
Yeah, right now there's a push for him to be the next Professor Xavier.
Oh.
Make a
Okay.
Magneto. Fuck that.
Magneto, him would be good.
Yes.
And the way they can I mean, like they're using Magneto, right? So a lot of this stuff that MCU is like time based. So like they're basically like 5 or 4 years away from us. So they're like, well, if they're gonna use Magneto, they have to explain how is he alive if he's supposed to be a World War II Holocaust survivor.
It'll be fine. They'll figure out something out.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So they can use them. They just have to, because people are obviously complaining like, whoa, he's not white or he's supposed to be a Holocaust survivor, blah blah blah. But how are they gonna use, even if they use a white person, as Magneto, how are they gonna explain how is he fucking alive for so long?
Right,
Eh,
always on
Look,
my
he
screen.
controls the iron in his blood, so he's able to slow down the aging process.
you know how
Yeah,
those,
they would have to bend over backwards to explain that, where they can just be like, well, this is a different Magneto, so shut the fuck up.
you know how those magnet bracelets give you more life. That's all it is.
It was like he was wearing a bunch of them.
Yeah. All right. So villains: Robert Redford, Hydra,
Yeah, 10
put
for me.
10.
Her 10 Slunk.
Yep.
Yeah.
10.
10 9. Cinematography. The one scene that really stands out to me, like I mentioned earlier, is when right at the beginning when you see just Captain America just going around that fucking boat, super far
Yep.
away shot. He's like, I'm just gonna run my ass off around this fucking boat, just fuck people up.
Yeah, like what I like in some of the scenes too, they let them like just be quiet. Like you just hear the fighting, like there's nothing else going on.
Yeah,
So,
there's no shaky cam.
yeah, they're just like I compare it like to me the top fucking fighting scene is that I don't know if you guys remember season 1 of Daredevil, the hallway scene.
Yes.
So
Ooh.
anything close to that, I'm like, that's fucking good. So like in this movie, I put 8.
8.
Yeah, 8. That's where I was at.
8.
I had a 9.
9. Percy just ran this movie to the very end.
Dick rating.
Get the America's dick.
Now that's a dick right there.
And enjoyment. Did you have fun watching this movie? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, 10.
And
My only low was after that Apple Store scene. Is like, all right, we're going up to Jersey. Fucking Zola's a computer. All right, that's cool.
I like when Captain America punched one of the screens and Zola's like, all right, he shows up in another one.
like, do you see many TVs around here too? Like, bust one of them.
Yeah, he just looked annoyed, like through his digital self. It was like that scene. It was like that scene where Batman's getting shot at by like clowns on like rockets, and he's just like, I just that look.
Like, now I have to move.
Definitely, I'd say a solid 10. That was a good one.
I had a good time. I'll be the Russian judge. I'll give it a 9. Marvel Impact.
I put 6.
Oops.
Whoa, it's a 6, not 3.
He's like,
Yeah,
you fix that right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how this affects overall stuff.
So
The end of
Elite.
I'm not counting the post credit scene because they literally didn't do anything besides
No.
show them, right? So, I mean, besides like Crossbones, eventually Crossbones, and like the whole implication of like Shield, like now
this didn't have like a lot
all
of
fucked up.
like a lot of side characters. Like we had that senator from Iron Man 2.
Yeah,
he was just here. Hell Hydra. everyone, oh god, he's at the thing.
I would like I put it at 6 too because like Shield going away leads to what eventually is gonna happen where like there's a new agency gonna come out called Sword.
Boo.
And that happens because of Shield being what happened, you know?
Yep.
So
S-word.
yeah, things are like there's Strike too, and that one went away.
I think I'm there with you, Serge. I'll give it a 6. Then it was like strong for everything around Captain America, but nothing for Captain America. You know, like he defeated his biggest enemy, Hydra, in the 40s.
He didn't,
and then he did it again. You know,
there was more MCU impact in the end credit scene than there was in the whole movie.
Yeah, and that's only because of one character.
Well, we picked up Sam Wilson. Come on, Sam Wilson, you're along for the ride.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna get that fucking sweet MCU money."
Hell yeah!
Bucky returned.
That's a big thing too. So I had it at 8.
Say I'm gonna say 7 because a lot of it does. I mean, it's just 4.
So I had it as an 8, but listening to you guys, I'm like, yeah.
I didn't really count Bucky because I counted him for the first one, because him losing Bucky had like impact for this movie and onward.
Yeah. This is actually the first. Okay, yeah, that moved that mine to 7.
But this affects Civil War. This hunt for Bucky. He said,
And overall,
overall, put all this together. How do you feel about
Overall,
this movie?
I'll put 10. Overall,
10.
it's good for me.
That means we can't go any higher than that. Even if you enjoy a movie more than this, 10.
Yeah, I enjoy movies the same as this, and they'll be 10s too. But those are like my top 5. Like
9.
9.
you can give it some wiggle room and put a 9 or 8.
9.
Well, I had the enjoyment's there. Overall, is like, different than enjoyment.
That's true.
All right, so what do we got?
Da-na-na-na.
Math, quick math.
And math.
Let's do that Excel sheet, man.
Is it gonna be number 1? Yeah, huh?
81, 86, 86, 90. And then more math.
Be like
Bam.
like Eddie's.
85.7.
Oh,
That hurts. feels low for this movie.
But did it beat Avengers, Percy? Do you
no.
remember? 86.6.
Damn, tied.
What?
Second
What?
place.
Second place, buddy. 85.7.
It's just the first loser.
I feel like
Makes
the
it that rough.
Avengers score is skewed somehow.
Maybe it'll change once they start giving the scores for all the other movies.
The Avengers was really good. They have the 360 booth moment in it.
I would say this about Avengers is a very, very comic book movie with a lot of shots that you would be like, if you saw that a page in the comic book, and you would think like, oh, it's like just in the comic books, this movie.
This makes sense.
And with that,
That's close. Yeah.
we have
Wow.
our new list going from
there-
bottom to going from the bottom to the top.
I'm gonna request something, Edgar. Can you, not now, but like, there's got to be a way to make this into a graph, right? Like, I want to see bars like representing the distance between these scores. So we'll
Look,
investigate how to do
look.
that in Excel.
You can see that just right here with the bottom 3 being in the
Drop.
40s and
I
then
know.
6 not even in the 50s.
Man, there's no 50 split movie yet.
No.
So here is our new overall Marvel rankings going from 9 to the top. 9 Incredible Hulk, 8 Thor Dark World, 6 Thor, 5 Iron Man 2, 4 Captain America, 3 Iron Man, 2 Captain America the Winter Soldier, and 1 The Avengers. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
What was our original top 3?
Ooh, that's a good point, Slang. Let's see. Was it dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun,
I
dun-dun-dun?
think the Avengers movies are gonna be all in the top. I mean, because they're not just movies; they're events.
I don't know, except for Age of Ultron.
I think I think Impact
Yeah.
is probably what pushed it over.
I think you're gonna be surprised
Yeah.
how much I'm gonna defend Age of Ultron, Percy.
Really? Oh, okay.
I'm excited. I love that screenshot. Like Dwayne's like off to the side. I'm not even in the shot. Edgar's like in the middle, like he's like Blair Witch, like getting
It's
taken.
perfect. It's perfect. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun.
So we got Infinity War, Endgame, and the Winter Soldier.
And you
Avengers
guys had
is
originally
7.
Avenger number 7.
Yeah,
Wow.
now it's 1.
I can't click it.
Is it stuck there?
I can't click it. Where'd it go?
Undo.
Undo.
There's so many layers. There it is. Let's cover you guys real quick.
Yeah, I was just okay. So Winter Soldier was above the Avengers, but now it's below. Interesting.
What?
Interesting. Let's go.
Yeah.
What is going
I
on?
think
I'm struggling so hard.
probably by the end, Winter Soldier is probably gonna be like at 7 or 8.
Oh, don't say that. That hurts.
But I mean, then you have to think about the movies that are gonna be on top. It's not like you're gonna put fucking Eternals at number 3 or
Oh,
something.
that
We don't know that. We don't know. There's so many movies to go through. You know.
I
the
personally like Eternals, but I know a lot of people didn't like it. I don't think Edgar has seen it.
I seen.
No,
two.
we saw it. Edgar and I saw it at a screening.
And we will keep that secret screening till later, because next week we gotta do. It's gonna be another one hard to rank up here. You know, it's gonna. I feel it's gonna hit top 5, maybe top 4, maybe top 3. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you guys had the first Guardians of the Galaxy number 10.
I love that fucking movie. Sorry, it's these heathens up here.
Don't get me wrong, I really like Guardians of the Galaxy. Maybe I'll score higher this time. I think on the list there was just some nostalgia that played into parts of our original list.
Yeah, how was life going at that time?
Yeah.
How was 2010?
We do have Guardians of the Galaxy next.
Okay.
Man, I'm gonna tell you guys this. The first week that it came out, I saw it 4 times.
I saw it twice.
I saw it midnight, and then I saw it that same day. So I saw it twice, basically in one day, or 12-hour period.
Holy shit!
And then I saw it during the week, and then I saw it the following weekend.
Yeah, I think I saw it. I think I saw it opening night, and then I told Percy, we're gonna go watch this movie. I think I saw it with Percy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it
I
4
went to
times.
the theater to see it. I just don't remember who I was with.
And it was because people were like, "Oh, I want to go see it," and I was just like, "All right, fuck it, I'll go with you."
I'll go with you.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with you, and I'm gonna go with you.
It's very, very good movie.
And with that is the end of our Marvel rankings. We just did Captain America: The Winter Soldier. We'll be back next week with Guardians of the Galaxy. I had a good time ranking this stuff. Was it better than Avengers? Maybe. Was it better than Iron Man? Definitely. And that's not saying Iron Man's a bad movie. It's just this one was just action, 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 and we're going to New Jersey, and then action, 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 and the movie's over.
For a technically spy espionage movie is very like fast-paced, action-packed.
Yeah.
It's set up, go. Set up, go. But we will be back tomorrow with... What are you guys going to play tomorrow? What are you guys play? Some Fortnite? Some Apex?
Let's do Fortnite again.
Some Game Pass?
I'll be working tomorrow, unfortunately, so I won't be here. But you guys can have a good time beating up 10-year-olds on Fortnite.
In that case, we're going to do nothing because I can't stream anything first.
Day off.
But we'll see you when we see you. Thank you for everyone for being here. Thank you to all the people on here. Thank you, Percival. Thank you, Slunk. And thank you, Serge, for joining us in this marvelous Marvel ranking. Until next time, Percy, what's our exit?
Bye.
You could say anything. Could say anything. Serge, what's?
I said bye.
Serge,
I said bye. What do you want?
Yeah, there we go.
Hey,
you got that, Serge?
Go follow us on TikTok.
Yeah.
We need 1,000 followers.
Did you hear what Serge just said?
No.
Go ahead, Serge.
Hey, good night, true believers.
There we go.
Oh, that was good.
Hasta luego.
Life is good.